Yes. Yes.
Up on what I deserve and all that stuff like that.
The hell was that? Yes. 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 My friends, welcome to another Raider Nation Unlimited. I am your man, Wasted Talent, and I have been shot out of a rocket today. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of things happening in Raider Nation ethos. There's a lot of things happening in the National Football League. There's some news for us to get into. Everybody, you know the drill. Get wasted with your brother Wasted. Tell a friend and tell a friend, and pay your bar tabs, everybody. It is a Wasted Talent happy hour right now. Shout out to everybody in the place to be. Let me get a sip of water. I'm going to summon my wife for some coffee, and then shit is about to get real today. Stuff is about to get real. Sorry, monetization lords. Oh, my Lord. So, here we go. Let me get some shout outs and salutations in the room. We need some more love in the room. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Share it out to everybody on social media. If you're watching over on Twitter, do me a favor. Come on over to YouTube. Been bad. Mark's haircut never looked better. Shout out to the OG Been Bad, my dog. Mark Salter himself. Lido Lapid. Bernardo Ball Bomber. And I don't know if I should say pause after that name, but I am going to, just in case somebody clips this. Mark Batista, what is the deal? Dominique 5 and Estrada Steve. Oceans 14. Van City Raider, what is the deal? Shad Owen, Oxnard, Rob, the official security for Mount Shieldmore. My brother LV Maximus is in the place to be. Edgar Gonzalez is in there. Whew. Man, when you get older, you get indigestion, man. I got it bad today. My brother Paul Edgerton from all the way over across the pond. Chip, chip, cheerio, my friend. Dreaded one. Darth Raider Primos, my dog. Oh, man. So look, guys, you guys see the thumbnail. I know that you guys found some hilarity out of that. Tom High Stakes Brady, the greatest quarterback of all time. The greatest quarterback of all time. Can't stand the guy, but he is. Never looked better with the Bucky Larson haircut. I know you guys love the thumbnail. You loved it. Now, guys, there have been some reports. There have been some reports. Oh, my gosh. I'm just waiting for over 100 to get in the room. But you know what? I don't think I am. We was going to keep rocking and rolling. Who's ever with us, man, is with us. Whoever isn't is going to miss a damn good show. But look, let me go ahead. I got to share my screen with y'all. Man. Guys, sources around the National Football League. Can everybody see that? Sources from Planet Raiders, actually. This is an article on Planet Raiders by a damn handsome man named Wasted Talent who wrote this article. Sources, Tom Brady in talks to become a limited Raiders partner. NFL legend Tom Brady is in deep discussions to become a limited partner in the Las Vegas Raiders. Sources told ESPN's Seth Wickersham and Adam Schefter. Now, what's happening is Tom Brady is trying to buy a piece of the Raiders to become a limited partner, a potential marketing partnership as well with the TB12 brand. There's a whole lot of money floating around in the room. Now, for this deal to go through, the partnership has to be agreed on at least 24 current team owners. It would need to be approved, to approve Brady's limited partnership. I'm sorry, I'm reading and talking at the same time. I'm effing up, but it's all good. But it's a lot going on here, man. We're going to click into the ESPN article as well. Shout out to Planet Raiders. Who's ever not going over to Planet Raiders, you need to get with it or get lost, right? But the discussions have been going on for weeks. It could soon be reaching a resolution. Yet sources say it's still extremely sensitive and fluid. Brady's investment is expected to be passive, they say. A source with direct knowledge of the situation says he would not have any operational control or authority over the club in business or football matters. Now, see, this is very similar to some of the stuff that's going on when Al was an owner and when he was still alive. The NFL declined comment. A Raiders spokesperson didn't return calls or texts. Brady's agent, Don Yee, declined comment. Now, Brady's already a part owner of the Aces. He's been doing business with Mark Davis. Mark Davis seems to have an unhealthy crush on one of the great quarterbacks of all time. And he wants to work with him, guys. Now, see, I know you guys are saying to yourself, Wasted, what the hell are we talking about this for? I know you're saying that. I know you were saying that. I know some of y'all are saying, oh my God, Tom Brady. I hate Tom Brady. This is terrible. Mark Davis needs to sell the team. Yeah. Look, let me tell you something, man. First of all, this could be very, very much to do about nothing, but it could also be something that is really good for the Raiders if Tom Brady's involved with the Raiders. Now, I know people are saying he has a passive ownership. This is bull. Wasted. What the hell are we here for? It's just a moneymaker for Brady. My brother LV Maximus. Shout out to him. But the reason why I feel, and I said this in my article on Planet Raiders, y'all go and read that. I feel this is good for the Raiders, is that it is good to see the golden boy of the National Football League be involved with the Raiders. Now, we've always felt as Raider fans is that there's this like kind of thing between the Raiders and the league. It's like we got to beat the other team and the refs and the people down that run the league in New York City, right? With Brady being involved with the Raiders and being kind of a figurehead kind of a guy that they kind of stick out there to sell tickets, I think the NFL might finally bury the hatchet with the Raiders and play on an even playing field. Now, some of you might be saying, Wasted, this is conspiracy theory stuff. What the heck are you talking about? But let me tell you something. There's a very real thing with the Raiders. It's a very real thing about the National Football League that has been passed down from Pete Rozelle to Paul Tagliabue's lawyer, who became the commissioner, Roger Goodell. And I'm going to tell you something. The one thing the National Football League has always been a part of is the Tom Brady hype machine. And it'll be a great, great, great thing to have that little ace in the hole in our organization walking the hallways. Erica Ramos with the first super chat of the day. Thank you for always supporting the channel, Erica. Appreciate you. Always great to see you, Wasted. Thank you. Always great to see all of you, yo. And yo, right before I get to cooking on this live, man, and we're not going to be here too long. It's Friday night, man. I need to go hang out with the family and go to the gym. You know, the thick frame Wasted will be no more the next time I pop out. I need to get back to my Apollo Creed days. But to be honest with you, look, man, guys, I want to thank every single one of y'all who have been supporting this channel, man. You know, this channel has grown exponentially, man, in a little over a year. And we are about to hit a milestone probably within the next day or two. You know what I'm saying? I'm about less than 20 away from 7K. And, you know, the way things normally work, I put out a live, I pick up about 10, 15 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably going to hit that mark today. And I didn't want to make a big deal out of it, but it is a big deal, you know, because I'm going to be honest with you, man. I never expected all of this, bro. I never expected to start it. Like, it wasn't my dream to start a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Everybody's always told me my whole life I should have my own show. I should participate in sports media in some kind of way. I should have, you know, all this. People have always told me that, you know? But it wasn't something that I really was into, right? And when I got into this, man, I just didn't expect for things to turn out the way they've turned out. And it's crazy, man. It's just crazy. I appreciate everybody who taps in with us, all of y'all that I've met in real life, because I've met a lot of y'all in real life, man. A lot of y'all. I just really appreciate y'all, man. I want to take time to say that real quick. So let me get back to the content, man. Let me get back to the comment. Martin Batista, it is terrible. He should have bought a stake in the Patriots, not the Raiders. Now, see, Martin, that's that emotional BS that I'm talking about, right? So how is it a bad thing? Why? Like I was saying this when they were talking about signing Brady. Why would it be a bad thing to sign Tom Brady? But then the very same people would say we should keep a quarterback that wasn't playing well, or we should go out and go sign a guy that played for the Raiders 8 years ago that's not good anymore. Like, bro, that's the kind of mentality we need to get out of as a fan base, bro. That's nonsense, bro. It's nonsense. If Tom Brady money is green and Tom Brady can bring eyes on the Raiders, he brings credibility to the Raiders from a business perspective. He can bring, you know, maybe he could ease the tensions between the Raiders and in the National Football League. I don't see how that's a bad thing if all roads lead to wins, bro. How's that a bad thing, my brother? I just need for you to tell me, bro, and I'm not attacking you personally, because you always here on Raider Nation Unlimited, and you guys know I love when I don't agree with you guys. I just need to understand you, brother. Martin Batista, the great Martin Batista. Let me know, brother. Let me know. Raider Dangerfield, the great and powerful one. I feel that he knows something. We're going to take off again after the 20 years plus of nothingness. I feel like Brady does too. And I feel like people want a piece of the rock, man. People want to be a part of the fastest growing sports market I've ever seen. This is a place where it was a veritable desolate desert. And they said that there's no possible way you can have professional sports in Las Vegas because there's sports gambling. But guess what? There's sports gambling every damn where now, and it always has been. That's the dirty little secret, right? The National Football League is predicated on gambling. And now they're showing us how the sausage is made. Pause. They are definitely not shying away from the fact that gambling and professional football go hand in hand, right? So if I'm a businessman and I'm Tom Brady and I have the brand that I have, I would like to attach myself to a brand that has stood the test of time. This is a brand that if the Raiders can turn this thing around, the Raiders will be the biggest thing in professional sports. And I am not saying that from a biased standpoint. And by the way, we are over 130 in the room. Get wasted with your brother, wasted. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Share it out to everybody and everybody on Twitter. Come on over to Raider Nation Unlimited. We have cookies. The Raiders, through all the losing that we've had in the last 20 years, is one of the most recognizable and profitable brands in all of professional sports. So admire that with a new burgeoning market. Admire that with two great markets that we still dominate. Make no mistake about it, yo. The Raiders and the Raiders in the Bay is nothing bigger than the Raiders in the Bay. There's nothing bigger than the Raiders in LA. The Raiders are the most popular team in Los Angeles, and there are two teams in LA right now, one of whom just won a Super Bowl. We're still the most popular team in Los Angeles. And we have Las Vegas pretty much to the neck now. We are establishing a situation out there. We can start winning. We're going to have a whole new generation of Raider fans, bro. The Raiders are, I'm telling you, they're going to run. That's why they call us Raider Nation. The Raiders are going to run the West Coast. The Raiders internationally are one of the most recognizable football teams there are. And if Tom Brady gets involved, that light is going to be shined on the Raiders even bigger. It's going to, man, I'm telling you, it's nothing but right for the Raiders business-wise. And everything that happens for the Raiders. Now, I know when you talk about fans, right, you talk about us. We are concerned about what happens on the football field, right? But things that happen off the football field have everything to do with what happens on it. It has everything to do with what happens on it. If the Raiders are making money, they can go out and get players. They can go out and make improvements. The thing that's been holding the Raiders back have been financial for the last 20 years. Yeah, it's been bad decisions, but a lot of bad decisions have been predicated on making a dollar cost average kind of a move. So let me move on, man. LV Maximus, Brady paying us back for the fake fumble. Man, I don't think you could ever repay that one back, LV. You already know, my brother. Darth Raider, I don't hate the guy. I just feel like MD doesn't have a clue what his father built. It just wants to be a people pleaser. Kind of sus, but so much in love with TB. Now, see, Darth Raider, I think that that's very unfair. And I think that, and guys, you know, I am a staunch Mark Davis supporter because Mark Davis did something that nobody even sits around and thinks. He got a stadium built for us. He got us brought into the modern era of football. That would have never been done had his dad went about things the way he went about things. Al Davis, great football man, great owner, bad businessman. Mark Davis is an excellent businessman, and he does what he's supposed to do. I don't understand why people are upset with an owner who's willing to spend the money. He's an owner who stays out of the damn way. He's an owner that tries to deliver for the fan base. So if he's a people pleaser, I'm glad he cares about pleasing the fan base. I'm glad he doesn't just own this team just to suck it dry and just make money. Like, I don't understand what you guys want from this guy. It's up to the players and the people he hires to execute to keep their job. And I think that he has the people in place to do that. Matthew Moyer is in a place to be. Wasted needs to be eliminated over a grape happy dad. No, I do not. I rebuke grape happy dad, LV. I rebuke it. It's terrible. It's delicious at the same time. It's a little too delicious. Hey, Jimmy CT, my guy. Appreciate you, dog. You've been down since the beginning, man. I know you going to hit that 7 gate, so congrats. Keep going, doing your thing. Wasted Raiders for life. Appreciate you, bro. My brother Ridge back in a place. Brady helps the brand in the long run. And see, that is the thing that I let people know. It's about the whole picture, man. It's not just about this small picture that you guys are looking at. You guys are looking at your feelings of a play that Brady. It's not Brady's fault that, the league felt compelled to screw the Raiders once again. He just was a part of it. That's all it is, man. I mean, has he kicked our ass? Do I like the guy? Nah, not really. Do I respect the hell out of Tom Brady? Yes, I do. And do I think it's a good thing having the most recognizable football player in the world attached to the Raider brand? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think that's a win-win for the Raiders and a win-win for Brady. And I don't see how anybody can say anything different. Rick Cervantes, the great Rick Cervantes. It's always a dislike between the Raiders and the league, especially the Patriots and Mark Davis. Just let the Raiders mystique moving forward. The Patriot way. Great talk, Wasted, from Rick. That's my guy, man. Rick, what's up, man? Appreciate you, my dog. Okay, here we go. Let's get into him, Martin Batista. He has earned a piece of the Raiders. He didn't bleed or sweat for us. I'd rather give Carr a piece of the Raiders and not someone who did. Man, bro, what the hell? What you talking about, Martin? We talk about business, bro. We're not talking about who did what on the field and all this nonsense. Thank you, sweetheart. You're welcome, baby. Appreciate you. We are not talking about that. Shout out to my wife, Mrs. Wasted Talent. Appreciate you. Give me the bomb-ass Disney cup, the Disneyland cup, the dad one. Mar Batista, bro, you are conflating the two things. We are talking about business. See, this is what I'm talking about, that mentality. When we have a coaching opening, we say, oh, bring back, a former player. Bring back Lester Hayes as our coach. Running back coach. Oh, bring Marcus Allen in as the running back coach. Guy never coached anybody in his life. Like, bro, we got to get out of that shit, bro. They play when they play. They're always going to be Raiders. But, people, places, and things. You have to have people do jobs that they are qualified to do. And you have to bring people around an ownership group who bring value. And Tom Terrific brings value. And I hope the deal goes through. Oh, wait a minute. We have another super chat. Wasted great content. Great job on Planet Raiders. James Litter, thank you, man, for the $9.99 the $1.99 donation. Appreciate you, my dog. My brother Nation Zone, Wasted. What's good, Playboy? Just jumped in. I think they're using primetime slots to showcase the Super Bowl hosting venue. Nothing like an Allegiant primetime game. And I also think that the Raiders are marketable. The Raiders are marketable, man. The Raiders are a fan base that travel well. We show up and show out all the time. We do have superstar players on our roster. We have the league's leading rusher on our roster. We have Devontae Adams on our roster. And we have Jimmy GQ on our roster. Jimmy GQ right now is raiding brothels all over Las Vegas right now. I mean, who's more marketable than Jimmy G, man? I mean, so it has. And guys, listen, don't shortchange this Raider team. Now, see, what's funny, man? Things are very, very eerie, right? Last year, we were really bullish on the Raiders. We were really high on the Raiders. I know I was. And I'm telling you, I think this team is going to be better than you think. This team will compete for a playoff spot, if not get one. Mark my freaking words, man. My dog. OLV Network is in a place to be. Blackout. Shout out to my brother Graf. I'm always supporting my dog, man. Appreciate it. My partner in Planet Raiders, man. Graphic Raider and I are the owners of Planet Raider. And, man, it's been a splendiferous occasion, man. It really has been, man. When you work with somebody who works just as hard as you, that ain't nothing but a combination. Shout out to my bro Graf. Shout out to Oak Las Vegas Network. Blackout, everything he got going on, and all the success that brother has, man, has been well-deserved. Hard work pays off, everybody. Mm-mm-mm. Damn fine coffee. Shout out to my wife, man. Yes, from what I hear, when Mark's mom died, he will own around $800 million estate tax. So that's why he's selling shares. Mark Batista, I think that you are smoking D&D. It is not that much money. And I think the thing is, I think Mark has got the business into things well in hand. And if he was going to go after a money grab, why not go and get a billionaire to get stakes in the Raiders? Why would you just get Tom Brady with his little, passive investment, probably a couple of $1,000,000? That ain't going to help him put a dent in 800 million. And I don't think that number's that high. So my brother, you got to get that information. You got to show me where you got that from, my brother. I just want to win. I don't care who the QB is or who the owner is. Just effing win, baby. You see, Eric Vincent Carbone, yo, you are a man of a certain age and you are a brother from my own heart. That's how I feel, bro. I just want the shit to work, bro. I just want it to work. Anthony Strada, that's completely facts. You don't got to like him, but respect him. 6, 7, what is he? 6, 7-time Super Bowl champion. It's a fact, bro. My guy, Black Sales. Appreciate you, Black Sales. Shout out to Black Sales Sports. So y'all go over there and support Black Sales, man. I can't understand why Cass would rather lose to have Brady be a limited partner. He is a Bay native, the GOAT, and the winner. Huge W for us if it happens. Yo, Black Sales, you are a very, very smart man. Appreciate you for the $4.99 super chat, bro. Thank you for keeping the lights on at Raider Nation Unlimited. Please, just attaching Brady's name to our team can only blow us up more. Facts, Jeremiah Hernandez. And pause if necessary, bro. My guy, remember, Upshaw coached the Raiders. It wasn't Upshaw, my brother. You're talking about Arshell and see how that went. And you know what? The first time Arshell was a coach, it didn't really go that bad. Second time, I think the game had kind of passed Big Arshell by. But, there you have it. Some damn fine coffee, yo. Shout out to everybody in the room. Shout out to everybody in the place to be. We got almost 200 in the room. Get wasted with your brother. Wasted, man. DeMarcus Webb, wasted. There are no brothels in Vegas. Only call girls. You say tomatoes, I say tomato, right? So the Bunny Ranch, I would call that a brothel. I would say an Airbnb with hookers in it is a brothel. I mean, but what do I know? I ain't no ass kisser for a little more attention to our franchise. Been there, will always be there regardless. Martin, bro, but see, the thing is, that's the crazy thing, bro. That's your value structure, bro. That's your value structure, bro. We got to talk about what is and what ain't. What ain't, that value structure, that ain't getting it. That value structure is bullshit. Like people used to say, oh, forever Oakland, you can't move, you can't move. And look, the A's ain't there no more. So people wanted for Mark to just sit there and waste away in the Bay Area and lose the team, lose his father's legacy. Just lose it, right? And he moves them to Las Vegas and everybody vilified the guy. And they, oh, he's broke. He should sell a team. Now he's making money. Now y'all can't say that. And when he start winning, what you gonna say about that? What you gonna say? All the moves that have been made have been big chess moves, bro. Like even bringing Gruden in. On the surface, it seems like a bad move. But at the time, how would you have sold the team that Gruden walked into to anybody, bro? How would you have done it, bro? I mean, look, we were in flux, right? We had Carr, we had Khalil Mack, but we had a limited ceiling. I think that Gruden and them could have done more with that team. I'm not going to lie. But the biggest thing, the excitement that was around this organization kind of propelled us into Las Vegas, and they used the Gruden energy for all it's worth. And now what's going to wind up happening? We are going to be towards equinox time, baby. It's time to go to a Super Bowl, y'all. And you just need to prepare for it, bro. You got to prepare for it, Martin. It's 700 something when his mom does the certain percentage of the franchise's worth. It's like $5 billion right now. So, bro, he'll be fine, bro. I'm not going to sit up here and kind of owe another man's money, bro. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, and that's right. These suits don't think like fans. That's your first mistake, Martin. It's your first mistake. But Mark, I appreciate you, dog, for participating, bro. Appreciate you, man. We not jumping on Mark Batista. That's his opinion. I respect it, bro. I don't agree, but I respect it. Darth Raider 199. Appreciate you. Ready for this Knicks whooping wasted? L Heat. No, I am not. Let me tell you something. I think Jalen Brunson goes crazy tonight. But hey, listen, man. The Knicks got further than I ever thought they would this year, man. I hope they build on it and add another player to really compete in a real way next year if we do lose. But hey, man, I'm hoping for the best and preparing for the worst, my guy. But this is Raider Nation Unlimited, not Knicks Unlimited. We got to get focused here, Darth. James Lillard, $4.99 super, man. Appreciate you for keeping the lights on here, brother. MD is trying to get this organization current in all facets of the business, not just the play on the field. I am happy with our owner, James Lillard. You are a man of a certain age, and you are a man who just spit the stone cold lead pipe factor today. Appreciate you, my dog. All there is. Wait, so what's up, family, man? I just want to win so we can talk massive-ish, more than what we already do. And that's what I'm talking, bro. Do you know how, bro? Yo, if the Raiders win a Super Bowl, bro, I'm telling you right now, yo, my first day back to work, because people love to talk and clown about the Raiders. Bro, I am buying a black Ric Flair robe, bro. I'm wearing the robe when Ric Flair invaded the WWF with big gold on. It said, hey, that's a nice belt, but this is a real world championship belt. You guys remember that? I am going to be styling and profiling. It's ridiculous. Yo, my God, DeVille McCoon dying over the thumbnail pic. Bro, listen, man, that thumbnail pic sent me. I said, dog, I got to do a live today, bro. Just based off of the damn thumbnail, man. My brother, I am glad we are drafted better. I am too, LV. I definitely am, bro. We still suck. We need to get rid of our front office for sure. Bring back Gruden. Now, let's see, Mark Batista, we ain't never going to see eye to eye, bro. I think getting rid of John Gruden was probably the best thing that we've done in the last 20 years, bro. It's time for him to go. And I'm going to be honest with you, Martin. When we start winning, bro, you got to accept it. Just because it's not the way you saw it happening does not mean that it's not a good thing, bro. You're killing the front office. You haven't even given a chance to. So you are not a rational guy, bro. And what I'm going to do is we're not going to keep having this discourse right now, bro. God bless you. We're going to agree to disagree. We is moving on, man. But you got to get out your emotions, my brother. King 85, just getting money together, y'all. Relax. My dog, King 85, always in a place to be, bro. Oh, my God. Hammer McHammerlin is in the place. Hammer, what's up, bro? Ro, the troublemaker supreme. Ro, what's good, girl? The flying wonderful Ro is in the place to be. Oh, my God. The Raider Room is in the place. Salute, Raider Room. Salute. Thank you for pulling up on Raider Nation Unlimited, man. My God. Yes. My guy, Rich Hardy, in the place. What's up? I think Brady, as a minor owner, is a win. This will help us with free agency and the NFL. You can't tell me Mark won't ask Brady for advice on the football side. Yo, Mark Davis is a smart guy, bro. He's a guy. We have over 200 in the room, by the way. Get wasted with your brother wasted. You guys heard my calls. I normally don't like going on unless I have 200 people in the room, but I got to be appreciative of the 5 people in the room. It don't matter how many people. It matters the quality of people. We got 200 quality-ass people in here today, man. But, yo, look. Yo, and that's right, man. I think Mark Davis is the kind of guy that he understands the things that help you get successful in life, right? If you're smarter than all of your friends, you need a new friend group. So you need to have 33% of the people that's smarter than you, 33% of the people who are on the same level as you, but you can learn from. You have 33% of the people who, just people that you love and you got around you. But you got to have smarter friends, right? Just because they're smarter than you in one aspect of life does not mean that they're smarter than you in all aspects of life. You have to have relationships that are mutually beneficial. You know what I'm saying? So Mark Davis having a mind like Brady around is not a bad thing. For years he's had Marcel Reese around him, and he's a good friend of his. But hey, man, a lot of good that's done. Maybe the GOAT might be able to see something that other people might not be able to see. Fredo, 702. Being a Raider fan is tough. LOL, fan bases stay clowning. I hate that. I do too. That's the reason why once we start winning, I am never letting up. Never letting up. Bro, I am going to be styling and profiling. You are not going to be able to get me to stop talking shit, man. The wasted word of the day is inadequate. The Knicks simply... Yo, look, Julio Jones, I read this, and I shouldn't have read this. F you, the Knicks don't suck, and F Jimmy Buckets. Coming here with that Knicks slander. Wait a minute. Hammer's in the place to be. Guys, Hammer says something. Wait, Hammer, let me read this, bro. Salute to my brother. Yo, it's quality content. It definitely is. Yo, to have championship and GOAT pedigree on our side is a win-win. Daniel Kim is a very bright man. Bro, the troublemaker is still in the place to be. Hold on. Oilfield Raider, the great Oilfield Raider. He is in a place to be. Haven't seen this guy in a few weeks. Love my Raiders, but some of these fans are effing exhausting. Yes, they are, and it is what it is, man. TB will have to forfeit that commentator contract, right? Now, see, I saw an article that said that he might not. Now, what I'm going to do, let me see, man. You know what I'm saying? He might not have to forfeit his ownership stake. He might not, man. If he's in deep talks with the Raiders, man, his ownership will be explained. You know, like I said, he would need the approval of 20 other owners, right? But you know, Brady, I'm trying to look for the information here. I'm sorry, y'all. The Fox contract. ESPN reports that Fox has blessed Brady the potential agreement between Brady and the Raiders so that it will not affect his broadcasting contract. Brady agreed to a 10-year, $375 million deal last year. Now, see, the thing about it is the natural concern about that agreement is it could cause a conflict of interest with Brady and Fox, right? And there's been a similar scenario before. The network kept Alex Rodriguez as an analyst even after the Yankees hired him as a special advisor in 2018. While the role didn't last that long for A-Rod, you know what I mean? He wasn't involved enough to knock him off the air as the Yankees played in the postseason and he analyzed things, you know what I mean? And likewise, that would probably be the same thing for Brady. So, you know, I think that wouldn't have anything to do. Now, if Tom Brady had like 10% of the Raiders, that'd be totally different, you know? Darth Raider, man, my guy, man. Appreciate you, dog. That was a good-ass question, too, man. Stone Cold Lead Pipe, even. Stone Cold Lead Pipe, even. My guy, LV Maximus, always supporting, man. Crypto Prince. Listen, bro. Are you being disrespectful to Hammer McHammerlin? Crypto Prince, listen, bro. If you're going to be disrespectful to Hammer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you up out of here, yo. Don't ever disrespect Hammer. Blocked. See you later, Crypto. And I never announce when I block people. I normally don't block anybody. Don't disrespect effing Hammer. It's my brother. F you. Thank you. Imagine how hard the guys are going to have to work when they see Brady on the sideline. They might not give a god. They might not never see him on the sideline, bro. It might be some Serena Williams shit. Julio Jones. If Brady does buy a percent, that means Skip would talk about us more. This is a lose-lose. Yeah. With Tom Brady in the front of, oh my God, could you see Skip Bayless? Oh my Lord, man. Even Smash, I miss football season. Can't wait till the season starts. Off by whipping the damn Broncos. Yo, bro, I can't wait till we start whipping the Broncos either, bro. It's ridiculous, man. It's about that time, though, man. It's about that time. My guy. The GOAT will bring bright lights of recognition to the Shield. The Aces, then the Raiders. My God, that's right. No Hammer Slim. Yo, look, somebody's in here. I think I know who this guy is. I think this guy was a failed content creator, Tyrone Biggums. He said, don't ever disrespect me. He tried to do the Gorilla Nims thing. That's funny. Bro, I guarantee you, anybody who wants to roast, if you're brave enough to put your picture up and you want to have a roast session, have at it. And I'm going to put it up. Some boy right now. My guy, Harry from Michigan, bro. Appreciate you. Some of the best Raiders content on YouTube, period. Brother, thank you for the 1999 Superman. You are keeping the lights on at Raider Nation Unlimited. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. But let's get on to some other pressing news. We've beat this Brady thing down to a fine paste. Thank you for the super, my brother. Been away for a while, wasted. Where there's rumors of Wilson not looking good at camp. I think it's a concern. So look, bro, I haven't heard anything about Tyree Wilson, whether he looks there or their lack of, bro. But bro, every year they do this shit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit back, I'm gonna see if Tyree Wilson's healthy. I'm gonna give him a chance to develop, bro. Get a guy a chance to develop. Uh, he's a physical freak. He has the infrastructure in place to get him to a situation where with all that physical ability, then it's a technique thing. It's not an effort thing. He's a big effort guy. If you get a guy like Tyree Wilson in position with guys like Max Crosby and Chandler Jones, bro, at the very minimum, he'll be just a good player. The very minimum, bro. So look, don't believe nothing that you hear and half of what you see. There's always a narrative around the Raiders organization in the offseason that the sky is falling, bro. And I'm not buying into it. I don't even know if the man has been cleared to play yet. I don't even know. I don't even know yet. And that's the thing, bro. The Chicken Little syndrome is over Raider Nation and it needs to stop, bro. It needs to stop. Shit is changing. We've done things differently, and I am happy with that. And that's what I'm saying, Raider Dangerfield. How are there any reports of the way he's performing? Camp didn't even really start, even do nothing yet. I'm like, shit, well, maybe somebody knew something I didn't know. See, like a lot of the times, bro, I don't like to, when you guys put things in the chat, it's like I'm reading it, I'm doing like 3 different things at one time. So I try to process what you're saying to me first, bro. Look, man, I processed it and I don't want to just poo-poo it and say it's bullshit. So when you're doing that, then I'll pull up a window and see if I see anything. Bruh, I can tell you that is 110% total horseshit. The guy just got there. My brother Jason Hunter with the $20 holla. Thank you for keeping the lights on the Raider Nation Unlimited. Hey, brother, just want to say hi. I'll be out in Vegas for a few games. Hope we can hang, my dude. Raider Nation for life. Go Irish. This is my dog right here. He like the Raiders and Notre Dame. Jason, I'm telling you right now, bro, I know one game I'm definitely going to is that Steeler game, yo. That's just something that's got to happen. Got to go to the first game, the first home game of the season, man. You know, it could be some big things happening out there, some Planet Raider things happening, some blackout things happening. I think I got to be in a place to be. So I'll definitely be out there for that one right there, my brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. Darth Raider. Okay, someone was just lying then. I watched some Sanjeet tape. I love him now. And, bro, that's what you got to do. That's the reason why we here, man. Yo, it's facts over feelings, bro. We got to go out there. We'll get y'all the information. Yeah, yo, and tap in with Sanjeet. Sanjeet has, infinitely more subscribers and influence in this Raider thing than me. But you know what? Whoever over here who doesn't, like, really mess with Sanjeet is excellent, bro. He's down by law. He's a GOAT in this thing. Yo, that's a guy that you need to go to. Yo, another guy, Big Mike Raider, real football man, a real football man, college football player, JUCO player, fucking man, excellent football mind. Excellent football mind. Andy, excellent football mind. Shilmoy, we got a lot of guys over here that know what they're talking about. Oh my gosh, man. Ronald Wilson. Tyree Wilson is an elite defensive end. I hope, yo, from your lips to God's ears, my brother. From your lips to God's ears, I'm hoping so. I ain't gonna sit up here and cap like I was totally happy we took him. I wanted Jalen Carter, I ain't gonna lie. But we got him, so he's a Raider, and I'm fucking with him, man. You know how I do, excuse my language. 2001 account wasted. This is McLuffy, my other account. Listen, the more we add to our organization, the better. We are a legendary franchise with high standards, and we need to get back to having high standards as fans, bro. Facts over feelings, bro. Appreciate you, McLuffy and Freddie P. Raider Biggs, they're not going to rush him back after injury. I doubt he's even in pads. Raider Biggs, me too, because it's a Liz Frank injury. And what guys don't understand, it's the reason why I was on some shit the other day. Because, I remember Darren McFadden's career getting ruined by Liz Frank injury. I am very, very skeptical, and I hope and pray that, he's back healthy, he's rocking and rolling, he has a great and illustrious career as a Raider. I truly believe that Chiefs game on Christmas Day will be a key game in the division. Think that game will tell us a lot about these Raiders. I think we win in KC for the first time since 2020. Young Tommy 23, my dog, from your lips to God's ears, I am praying that we beat them on national television and a national stage so I could talk my shit all week about them. Oh my God, the god darn queefs. Just freaking bums. Effing bums, man. Bunch of effing bums. It's ridiculous, man. I can't stand the Chiefs, man. I hate them with the thousand. Oh, man, I can't even say what I want to say. There's nobody at camp that can see anything. No media is allowed at rookie mini camp. So there's no eyes on anything yet. Daniel Kim, thank you for dropping some more Stone Cold Lead Pipe facts, because nobody's there and they're not even doing anything, and that's total horseshit. Yeah, but Sanjeet didn't coin the thick frame. Who's got the influence? You know what? Yes. The originator of Thick Frame Nation. I appreciate y'all for recognizing the greatness of Wasted Talent. Appreciate it. There you go. Wasted. Have you thought about bringing Ryan Beast Rider Sacamo on? He's a beast writer for Silver and Black. Has great football mind and hours of tape to watch and to back up his tapes. Hey man, listen, I'm always in for me, I'm always down to work with people who know the game, bro, and that love the Raiders, man. That's what this shit is about. I would love, man, anybody that look, if he taps in and wants to work, man, I'm with it. The thing with Wasted is I personally don't seek people out to work with. Like a lot of the times, the guys that I work with, it's always a organic thing. It's an organic thing. I don't seek people out to work with. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of do my shit, and if we gel organically, like even to be honest with you, like my crew, that shit happened organically. That wasn't no big plan or no shit like that. Shit happened organically. Yo, I met Graf. I had a conversation with Graf, bro. He said, "Yo, man, what's your number, bro?" He tried to sprinkle some game on me about the YouTube thing, and we talked and we vibed out on a personal level. And I don't think it's been a day since I've talked to Graf that I haven't talked to that guy, right? Hammer. When I first got into the game, Hammer had his show. Hammer said, yo, come on to the show, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he was trying to support guys, because that's how he is. He's a good guy. I went on his show. We liked working together. Then I met Andy through Graf. Then me and Andy was really cool. And then when we all met each other in person, I'm like, damn, these my guys. And then now we hang out a couple times a year and we all talk. We're good friends. It's an organic thing. Simone Raider, that's another guy, man. Solid individual. Hung out with him, met him in person, good dude. So, like, bro, that's the thing. With me, I don't just go seeking people. Like, a lot of the people that have worked with me, I've worked with Mitch. I had a connection with Mitch through a mutual friend, Mo Moten. I knew Mo before I started doing this. So it's like for me, I don't seek people to work with. But it just works out in a way. Like Raider Cody, solid individual. Shout out to Blackout. Blackout. He's a phenomenal individual, man. Met him through Graf. Great guy. So everybody I've worked with has been guys that I've met through other people. It just kind of normally just happens for me. I feel like that's the best way to kind of go about stuff. You know what I'm saying? But, it's cool because I think that the guys that I've worked with every top content creator, and I haven't been disappointed. They have all been excellent at what they do, and they're all terrific guys, man. So shout out to everybody in the Raider Nation that's dropping that real content, man. Let me get off of that, man. Wait a minute. It's not uncommon to have fans link up content creators with other media folk, especially through Twitter. If you're cool with that sort of thing, yeah, no, that's cool. Look, I'm cool. If it happens organically, I'm with it, man. Wait, what are y'all talking about? Definition. Martin, get over this stuff. If people want to stake in a team, then that tells me the Raiders are profitable. Does not matter who he is. I feel the same way. Defend the shield. Okay, my guy. What do you think about the guy? Look, bro. Cool. All these guys are cool. If they doing good work, cool. To be honest with you, I really don't pay attention to nobody else. I don't really have the time to pay attention to nobody else, but what I got going on. You guys got to realize, man, I got a pretty damn good job. Got kids, got wife, got properties and shit. Like I got a lot going on, man. I got Planet Raiders. I'm the head writer at Planet Raiders. I got a lot going. I got this. We got things popping. Bro, I'm telling you, listen, I make this shit look easy, bro. I got a lot going on, yo. And I normally just talk football and I get off, and I don't get into shit like this with y'all. I have a lot going on, and I do it at a high level. Like, I'm not talking about the podcast stuff. I'm just talking about my work life, my family life. I'm a damn good father, damn good husband. I'm a pat myself on the back. Damn, I'm a good son, great brother, great friend. So, like, I got a lot going on, man. So I really don't pay attention to, like, once I get off of YouTube, I watch the guys I watch, and the people I don't even pay attention to it. Real shit. I don't have that kind of time. Let me see something. Florian wasted. Oh, that'd be great, man. Florian, yeah, yo, I love what that guy does. Now, guys, let me ask y'all a question, man. What do you guys think about the Raiders signing most of their rookies, man? The Raiders have signed most of their rookies. That is a great sign, bro. That's a great sign, man. The Raiders have signed almost most. They signed Jacorian Bennett, Chris Smith Jr. I mean, man, I think Mayer hasn't been signed yet. And let me see who the two guys. I think. Let me see, guys. Let me see. Tyree Wilson's been signed. Trey Tucker has been signed. I mean, Amari Burney's been signed. Aiden O'Connell's been signed. Amari Burney, Nesta J. Silvera. In total, the Raiders have 9 players this year. Wait a minute. So yeah, we got most of. I think Michael Mayer hasn't signed, and I gotta check this out, guys, because I had this written down somewhere. I had this written down, and I lost my damn notes, man. I had it written down. I'm getting old now. I used to be able to just remember this shit like that. Now I gotta write stuff down. I know I'm getting old. Oh, wait a minute. Adam Plant Jr. Adam Plant Jr. got signed. Excellent too, bro. I'm rooting for that kid, man. Definitely rooting for him. Oh, so Jacorian Bennett was the one that didn't get signed. Okay, my bad. That's right, man. So we got to get them signed because Jacorian Bennett is a guy that I think, man, based off of his film, bro, I think Jacorian Bennett could start, bro. Like, real shit, man. I am very, very high on Jacorian Bennett, man. I haven't really gotten a chance to really talk to you guys about the rookie class real quick. Now, we almost at an hour, so we're not going to go too deep. I'm not going, be out here milking it, man, and just running my mouth. If y'all want me to stay on for another 20 minutes or something, I'll do it. You know what I mean? But, yo, the rookie class, man, the more that I look at this rookie class, the more excited I am about this rookie class. Like, this rookie class may not have been who we wanted, but it seems like they're who we needed, especially for the scheme that they're running. They went out there and they got pieces, bro, that we need, bro. We need, like, when people see the Byron Young situation, they look at him and they're saying, man, we should have went and got Jalen Carter. But you know what he is? He is a pass rushing defensive tackle. They used to play him at the end a lot at Alabama, but this is a guy who consistently gets pressure up the middle. This is the perfect defensive tackle to line up next to Neil Thick Frame Farrell. He's the perfect defensive tackle to line up next to Silvera because he's a big, space-eating defensive tackle. And with the defensive ends that we have, if you get that consistent pressure up the middle, man, because, listen, the closest distance between 2 points is a straight line. You getting that pressure up the middle, you're going to get into that quarterback's lap and make him uncomfortable and flush him out of his comfort zone, out of his pocket, to the left or the right, and it's a nightmare. You got Tyree Nightmare Wilson on one end, and you got Max Crosby on the other. I'm telling you, man, I am very, very happy about that move, man. Brian Young is going to be a big surprise. He had more pressures than Carter last year in the SEC, man. Yes, and he's a proven leader. And see, one of the things I like about what the Raiders went out there and did was they signed a lot of team captains. They signed a lot of team leaders. They signed a lot of guys who have played at a high level in big-time college football, and that's huge. Because at the end of the day, man, it's almost hard. And I'm writing an article about this at Planet Raiders. I'm having a tough time landing the plane with that article. I wrote the article and it's too damn long, and I'm afraid to put it out, so I don't think anybody's going to read that much. Like, I've been writing this article for fucking a week. It's ridiculous, man. It's almost like I'm writing a Magna Carta. It's ridiculous. But at the end of the day, they went out there and signed guys who are full-grown men who are going to come into this organization and assimilate into the McDaniels kind of straightforward way of doing things. And I'm glad that they got a couple of guys. They got Young from Alabama because he was coached by Nick Saban. Being coached by Nick Saban is very, very similar to being coached by these guys. I mean, they're all from the same family tree. Nick Saban and Bill Belichick are cohorts. They coached together with the Browns. They came from the Giant organization. They're Parcells disciples. I mean, there's some straightforward guys. That's the way they coach. Josh McDaniels coaches that way. Some players don't like that, but the good thing about guys like that make it under Josh McDaniels, I know if you can make it with that kind of direct challenging of your skill set, then you're a dog, because that means you strive for greatness and you take criticism in the right way and you don't crumble and shrink with criticism. I'm telling you, man, I love it, man. Matthew Moya Ramaya, tomato, just like all those tomatoes you got on the most goated YouTube thumbnail of all time, my guy. Easy Raider, I think Jacorian Bennett might be our biggest steal. I think so too, bro. I think that we've really drafted a guy with elite speed. He has good size to be a corner. I love his feet. Love the way his hips get around. You know what I'm saying? And as a corner, he has great and elite movement. The thing with Jacorian Bennett, man, is that I really loved is that he got challenged a whole lot in college, bro. He got challenged a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these guys are guys who don't get challenged. And then we look at their measurables, and then we sit up here and we laud them and we do all of this nonsense. And what winds up happening is they come in and they get tested and then they get roasted. They get roasted. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. I like battle-tested players, man. That's just who I am. The proof is in the pudding, man. The proof is in the tape. Proof is in the tape, man. I mean, you got a 5'11 guy, man, 188 pounds. He might put on a little bit of weight. 4'3", 40. He's an explosive athlete, bro. He has top end speed, man. So that means that we got a guy that can stay with those elite X's on those nines. We haven't had that guy in our roster in a long time, man. And he shows great closing speed on crossing routes, too. You know what I'm saying? He has great physicality, too, man. I love it, man. A lot of times, they say that he's a bad tackler. He tackles a little too high. But to be honest with you, it's very, very hard to find a really good tackling corner for the most part. So that's what you're going to expect with corners. But I think Jacorian Bennett is a top-end talent, bro, that we got with the 104th pick, man. What a great pick. The nation's own. Tucker's an upgrade from special team captain Mac H. Tucker, and Carter as gunners can pin the ops in the 5-yard line. Hollins was cool, but Tucker is way more useful. That's another. And to see, Tucker is a guy who can return kicks, man. I like Mac Hollins, bro. But I'm going to be honest with you. Tucker is a guy that can be used on special teams. He's a guy who could be used in a slot, man, in a different kind of way, man. I am loving that pickup, man. Classic man Q. Chris Smith is our biggest steal. Chris Smith is another guy. Young, Chris Smith, and Jacorian Bennett are guys that I all have red circle. Well, Michael Mayer, bro, I kind of expect him to be the breakout rookie tight end of this year. I do. I think Mayer is just tailor-made for this offense. It's all written in the stars. He's number 87 from Notre Dame, just like Casper the Friendly Ghost. I love it, man. Why do you think Mayor's not signed yet? Because he wants more money. It's business. Listen, man, get as much as you can, brother. See, this is the thing about Mayor, bro. This is a guy who expected to go in the first round. His agent expected him to go in the first round. I think that's where the line of demarcation is. He's trying to get as much as he can, get as close to first round money as he can. That's why he hasn't signed yet. This is a guy who probably predicated what he had going on based off of him being projected to be a top 15 player. And now that didn't come to fruition. He got drafted around later than he thought. And now he's trying to, probably make up for that. He's probably trying to add some incentives in his deal. He's probably trying to add a trap door to get out of the deal if he wants to go out and make money later in his career. And, look, man, he's trying to make up for what he thought he was going to get. God bless him. God bless him. God, he got his, bro, my guy. Let's do a waste of what you think. Bro, you know what I think about the Josh Jacobs situation. You got to pay the man. Like, if you're building a winning organization, and an organization that hasn't been good, that hasn't drafted well, you're trying to turn a trajectory in a winning trajectory, right? It's facts over feelings, right? So the fact is the Raiders have to be financially savvy because he is a running back. But the other fact is that you'll go and pay a wide receiver and not pay the league's leading rusher. So what kind of message does that send? They could have gone out there and signed Josh Jacobs and went and got a couple of receivers to fill a role that, Jacoby Myers is going to play. I know they're familiar with him and that's their guy, but it sends the wrong message to everybody in the locker room. If you lead the league in the statistical category, that still won't lead you to getting broken off and getting paid. That's a problem. There's some things that people don't realize. When we play Moneyball GM from the comfort of our homes and from our John Madden controller, we're just putting opinions out there, right? But these guys are people, and they have feelings, and they have pride, and they have bills, and they have all kinds of shit. They have people that they're responsible for that you know nothing about. And people say, oh, well, just take the money. It's $10 million. You don't know what the fuck these guys got going on. You don't know what their plans are, and their shelf life is very, very short. They are one play away from never playing again. And I think that is deplorable if the Raiders don't pay Josh Jacobs, because it sends the message that, okay, what we do is we don't pay guys that we drafted that we got right. Khalil Mack, was trying to pay him. We got it right with Khalil Mack, but we ain't pay him. Amari Cooper wasn't bad. 1,000-yard receiver. We look to have gotten it right. What do? We trade him. Josh Jacobs, we trade him. Then you have a pedestrian at QB, you pay him. You pay Darren Waller. Why? I mean, listen, Darren Waller played well. We didn't draft him, and he has a ton of baggage. A ton. And I'm not even talking about his demons, and he's no longer here, so it's really a non-starter, right? But he has a ton of baggage just based off of the way he's carrying himself with the rapping and all of that shit. See, to me, that sends a message that football is not number one. And nobody will want to hear your little weak rap records if you're not playing ball. So you got to go and do what you got to do. Wasted, my brother, are you concerned about Tyree Wilson missing week 1 to the injury? What have you been hearing? I've been hearing he might need another surgery. That's what I've been hearing. And yes, I'm very, very concerned, Bill Gates. I'm very concerned that he can miss several weeks in the beginning of his career. But to me, it's not just about week 1. It's about the long haul. Is he going to be an issue or an injury concern going forward? Like for me, I've always been leery about drafting players that are, injury prone. I don't like it because you're your healthiest when you're your youngest. So if you're coming into the league with injury concerns, how is it going to be going throughout? It's been very rare that I've seen guys that have been able to right that wrong and turn that ship around and not have anything going forward. It's only been a few guys I can remember. Maybe you guys can remind me, but most of the time when people are injured, man, they are kind of that guy all the time, man. My brother Daniel Kim, appreciate you. Our regime got guys that are going to put their hard hats on and put their head down and put their measurables, the hard work. Golly, brother, that is a great, great comment. That's what they got. They got hard workers. They got guys who are smart guys. They got guys who are leaders. And being a good leader is knowing how to lead and follow. Listen, I'm a leader wherever I go, right? I've always been a leader. Always been a leader in school. I'm just at work. I'm a leader at work. I'm a leader in my home. I'm a leader in my family. I'm a leader in my friend group. You know what I'm saying? It is not like I'm saying that I lead all my friends around by their nose. But the thing is that I am not a follower. I lead. And then I have strong people around me, and I'm cool having strong people around me that are leaders as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. I love it. To me, that's a great thing, having people like that in your space. Those are the only people I like to associate with. So I'm going to tell you something, man. This was great by the Raiders. When you talk about changing the culture, when you talk about Josh McDaniel, they say Josh McDaniel got a problem with players and players don't like him. If you draft kids who are leaders, hard workers, and the only thing they've ever known is this way, that is going to be a terrific thing for the Raiders going forward, man. I love it, man. Freddie P. And that's how we lose players, because they undermine players' talent to get cheaper bodies. I also think that the NFL needs arbitration. It would really do players some. It would really do well for the players and save owners money. It probably will, but the problem is the NFL has this structure in place that's beneficial to the owners, and it's going to be hard to break that infrastructure. They got the best deal in professional sports as far as from a owner player perspective. They got the best deal out of any group of owners, man. Jax 3S, my guy. Appreciate you, Jax 3S, because I'm always open. Yo, my guy, Wasted. When we get our Teddy Bruschi and Dante Hightower, we will win a Super Bowl. Go Raiders. That's what the hell I'm talking about, bro. I would love that, bro. I would love that. I hope we got one of them with Amari Burney, man. He's a really good coverage linebacker. I hope so, man. Bro, a good leader, Wasted, that's my motto. A good leader knows how to follow. Yes, that's right. That's right. Yo, you have to know when your skill set needs to be tweaked. You sometimes, you might be in a situation where you don't really know the lay of the land that well. And you might have a person who's been there before. And it's cool to take direction from somebody who's been there before. But then when it's time for you to make certain decisions, you got to make decisions that line up with your value structure and beliefs. I appreciate that. Thank you, bro. There's no way I would have drafted Wilson if he needed another surgery. If that's the case, I really would question this regime. Raider Biggs, man, see, the thing about it is this. You have prospects who are completely clean, right? And then you have this year's draft. You had a lot of guys in this year's draft that people had rated really, really high that probably shouldn't have been. You have people that were rated really low that shouldn't have been, right? And then you have to look at it from this perspective. Every organization has things that they look for. Right now, I remember the previous regime looked for guys who were high character guys who loved ball, right? And what did they get? They got a bunch of guys who were really low character. So you got to know what you're looking at, right? Now, when it comes to Tyree Wilson, I see him, the guy's a freak of nature, right? So if you're in a park and you see them standing in line and you picking somebody to play football for you, you're going to pick Tyree Wilson first. You look at the tape, I see where that value lies. If the Raiders feel like where they were in the draft, he was the best case scenario, and they weren't high on Christian Gonzalez for whatever reason, and their medical staff cleared him, then I'm going to hope and pray that the medical staff knows better, but they're not the good Lord. They don't know. And it's crazy, man. It's going to be hard, man, to see what's going on. But he had, like Chuck the Jedi said, Tyree Wilson had his surgery by the highly revealed foot specialist, Dr. Anderson. Is it Dr. Anderson? Dr. James Andrews. Back in March, he's been cleared. He should be ready to go week 1, barring any setbacks in camp. So that's a good thing, man. And I am very, very appreciative of that information, my brother. Let's go. Get my man designated over 7K. Yes, and it's going to be a 7K celebration because, guys, you got to understand something. Yo, do y'all remember? I just did a 5K celebration a couple months ago. Then I did the 6K celebration with Mitch. Now we at 7. Yo, we on our way to 10. When I came into this, the big number for me was 10K. Anything after that is going to be gravy. So after this, yo, I really need y'all to do me a favor to help me get to that mark, man. Because I'm definitely going to be grinding. I'm going to start dropping more shorts and stuff too. Because that's something that people like. I want to get better at that, and I appreciate that. My guy, D Raiders Way, you're wasted. When you and Doc's doing another rap show, what you think about the new Conway project? Not to try to yo, D, we jumping on subject, bro. We got to talk about when we're gonna do another Build Different, but we'll definitely break down Conway's new project. I gotta let it sit with me. When I go to the gym tonight, bro, I'm gonna really listen to it. I like that song he got Kanye on the album. That shit is dope. That shit is dope, man. But you know, Conway, my guy, man. I love Kanye. I'm not Kanye, but Conway. But I love both of them guys. But yeah, Conway, my dog. But you know, this album, from what I heard, it's okay. It's not his best work for me. You know what I'm saying? But Michael Mayer, on 255 catching targets in 4 years of college, he caught 243 catching targets. Means he only dropped 12 balls. Pause. That's insane. Sean, it is insane, but pause. Appreciate you, my guy. My guy, Gregory Hopkins, man, what it is, bro. What up, Wasted? Go Raider Nation for life. Appreciate you, dog. That's insane, Sean. Mayer's going to be a player, man. Daniel, you know what's crazy? I just, some guys, you know, I'm like very like cautiously optimistic. Man, with Mayer, bro, I'm like, man, this guy's going to be, I will be shocked if he doesn't turn into a player for us. Like real spill. Like that guy is going to be okay for us. I really do. I think Mayer's going to surpass Kelsey. See, bro, Eves. Look, I'm optimistic, bro, but that's a big ask, bro, to surpass one of the great tight ends in the history of this game, man. It's a big ask. I just need him to be Michael Mayer, bro. They said Mayer's only a junior. He did all that work in 3 years. That's a fact, bro. Is Tyree taking number 99? Thoughts? I don't know. I don't even care, bro. I just want him to play well. I don't care if he takes number 0. I just hope he play well. But listen, guys, this has been a terrific and splendiferous Raider Nation Unlimited, man. I'm your man, Wasted Talent, and I appreciate all of y'all. Oh, I forgot. The wasted word of the day is enraptured. To move to rapture, delight beyond measure. And that's what it was like today, man. I was enraptured getting back on my channel with my people at Raider Nation Unlimited, man. It's been the most splendiferous occasion, man. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. We're going to be live all freaking weekend. Look, man, I got to get back at it, guys. I got to get back at it. Y'all pull up. Y'all already know I'm not even going to do it today, man. Not even going to do it today. I'm not going to do it. Yes, I am.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
I thought I wasn't going to do it, huh?
God! Wow!
Damn right I had to. Y'all have a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Oh, my God, man. Make sure if you got a wife, a sister, a mom, go tap in with the mothers in your life, man, because I damn sure am with my woman and my mama. Y'all have a great weekend. Peace.